The MPV vaccine is in high demand, but the supply continues to run short, even in San Francisco. We'll be taking a look at what people there are up against. Plus, how the US is now planning for a better response to the outbreak. Also, Brittany Greiner returns to a Russian court for her 7th hearing. Want to get paid for taking pictures of some of the most beautiful beaches in America? I'll tell you how, coming up. And we go one-on-one with Madison Alexandra Park from Netflix's The Sandman. Hello, I'm Stephen Walker. People waited in long lines this Monday in San Francisco to get vaccinated against monkeypox. Those lines stretched up to 4 blocks in some locations. 6 places in the city will administer about 2,000 vaccines this week. That's after San Francisco health officials declared a public health emergency last Thursday. Nearly 40% of Californians, more than 750 reported cases are in the city. Right now, monkeypox is impacting LGBTQ populations more than the general public, but anyone can get infected and the vaccine is in short supply. The White House has a national monkeypox response coordinator now. President Joe Biden formally named Robert Fenton the role Tuesday. From here on out, he'll be coordinating the federal government response to the outbreak, including equitably increasing the availability of tests, vaccinations, and treatments. Fenton comes from FEMA, where he was regional administrator overseeing Arizona, California, Hawaii, and Nevada. Dr. Dimitri Daskalakis, the CDC's Director for HIV/AIDS Prevention, will serve as the deputy coordinator. The first US monkeypox case was confirmed May 17th, and there are more than 5,800 probable or confirmed cases now. WNBA star Brittany Greiner has arrived at a Moscow court for her 7th hearing. Her trial continues Tuesday. The previous hearing on July 27th ended without a verdict. Greiner pleaded guilty to drug charges earlier last month in an attempt to mitigate her sentence. Over the weekend, former President Trump criticized any deal with Russia for Greiner, calling her spoiled and falsely claimed she was loaded up with drugs. They say choose a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life, which is especially true if your job is going on beach vacations. Seriously, Hotelscom is looking to hire a retro beach motelier. The gig involves visiting the site's 10 best retro beach motels across America and taking some pics for future generations with a classic Polaroid camera. No iPhone cameras here, folks. It's the 50s, remember? To really get into the flashback feel of it all, you'll get some old school accessories like SPF zinc, striped umbrellas, vintage sunnies, a cooler, and even a solar-powered AM/FM radio to enjoy some tunes. Oh, you'll also get $10,000 stipend to cover expenses and $5,000 for your salary, to spend on classic beachside snacks like saltwater taffy, frozen custard, and snow cones. You've got until Friday to apply for your dream job. And now for a one-on-one interview with Madison Alexandra Park, who plays the character Desire in Netflix's The Sandman.
This series, I think, what it does better than pretty much anyone that I've seen is the massive amount of queer representation that is so present in the show without comment, without plot points that are specific to sexuality or gender. And I think it's really groundbreaking the way that those characters are also portrayed as deeply complex. There are both, heroes and villains and neutral and everything that surrounds all of those things. So Desire kind of being, an ultimate catalyst of that is really cool to be a part of.